And now you can't even enjoy entertainment. You find it hard to swallow the manipulation of your mind when it's trying to make you believe that what you're watching is real. Remember how you used to believe and immerse yourself in the content? Now you can't do that anymore. The moment that movie shows up, you know that, hey, the director had to say cut somewhere here. Somebody had to practice these lines. How many times did they get hurt doing that move? And then you catch your brain doing this. You catch your brain evaluating what you're watching, evaluating what you're listening to. Like everything in your life right now, you are no longer looking at its face value. You're looking at the intention behind it. Like, okay, a group of adults came together and they decided to create this for me and others. What was the intention behind this? You're looking at your favorite series or movie or whatever show there, and you're thinking that a group of adults woke up together and decided together with their 24 hours, with their sovereignty, that they're going to produce this. And me as the viewer, I'm expected to believe their efforts in it. And because of this way, the way you're thinking, you will lose, like your sacral space will stop feeding into the lie. You'll feel a little bit empty and apathetic towards the movie. It's because the sacral space is no longer controlled by illusion. Now, your own mind can see itself do things and then question the things it's doing. So now that song is boring now, because when you think about it, you're listening to some person's song, and you're thinking, a group of people had to come together to make this one song. What is the intention behind this? What do they expect me to do? Not for the message in the song, but the production. What was the intention behind the production? Do you understand? Like you think like this, and it goes for everything you do. Like your phone. What was the real intention? A group of people truly decided to come together with their 24 hours and waste their time creating a device like the one I'm using, the ears headsets I'm using. Everything that you're looking at now, you're looking at them at a core level. And it's overwhelming, Lepara. When you're in an awakening season, this is the place where your sacral space is numb. Because now you see things for what they are. Your mind can no longer play the movie anymore. Even the food you eat, you start looking at it and you're like, "Ish, this is boring, man. You know, this is boring, man. I know. Who am I without this?" Like there'll be this deep question, like, okay, sure, a group of people decided to hurt this creature so I can ingest it. What was the intention behind the pain they were giving? Why was this thing necessary for it to be sacrificed for you? Who are you in the mix? Why is it so important that a group of people out there decided to create a farm for you? Whether it's veggies, whether it's a product you ingest, whether it's a car. Like some people out there decided within their 24 hours that this matters enough that you come and use it. 303 on the time chosen ones. 1555 on the South African time. So Leparalaga, I just wanted to let you know that you are not getting depressed. You are not mesmerized by lethargic aspects of life. You are just in a place where you are seeing the truth, Lepar, and the truth numbs your sacral space. The truth numbs your sacral space. You will feel apathetic towards things. You'll see that all TV shows have the same mindset. They have a hype system. All of them, all movies, all production, everything in your life that has a group of people doing it routinely 24/7. Yeah, you can't trust it anymore because you realize it is a schedule. Because in reality, the sacral space of a person, it needs to heal from doing one thing 24/7. That's why humans are not allowed, we're not created to do one thing forever. That's why you feel shitty doing one thing forever, Lebar. It's boring for your sacral space because it's overused now. Eventually your sacral space will rely on muscle memory to participate. And this is when you do the work really well, but it doesn't fulfill you. That's because now you are no longer connected to the work. It's your mindset's muscle memory of the work that keeps you going. It happens in your awakening where God shows you how your sacral space likes to do things so that you can see their lies, so that you can tell yourself, I am not addicted. I have muscle memory of this habit. That's all. You understand? That's when you start seeing the change. And God does this so you can see the change in the power. God does this so you can acknowledge that Without the sacral connection towards things, without the desire towards things, you can still do the work. You can still do what you don't like, what doesn't fulfill you, even if you're not connected. And this will make you question yourself, like, okay, if this is the case, then why is it that with my own dreams, I'm waiting for inspiration? Why are you waiting for inspiration, Lapar? Just start it when you feel excited to build a muscle memory. That's it. That's it. Your sacral space will give you 3 days of excitement about what you're doing. After that, it becomes numb. It's no longer exciting. It's boring now. It's full of maintenance and routine. That's because your sacral space has done its job. Because why? In reality, your sacral space is not supposed to be on 24 hours. It will exhaust itself because it works very well with your spleen or your sugar levels in your body. You understand, chosen one? Because of that knowing, Leparalak, please don't think you are depressed and you need pills. Please don't think something bad. No. Check your energy centers. Some things that you're doing are muscle memory and your body doesn't connect with them, but you need to do them. Like brushing your teeth. No one is happy brushing their teeth or sad brushing their teeth. I've never had an experience where I've been sad brushing my teeth or I'm excited. It's just, I gotta do it. You understand? So take care of that part for yourself, Leparala. Take care of that part. Don't overthink it. Sometimes God just wants to teach you something new by shutting down your sacral space. And God being you yourself, you got used to what you're doing. And now your lifestyle is boring because it's the same thing. It's because it's muscle memory. Those friends are not your friends. It's muscle memory that you're used to them. You understand, guys? It's muscle memory that makes you relate with them. All of you go through that phase where along your friendships, you have sensed that you don't connect with the person. But you still check on them, they still check on you. But there is no connection between the two of you. It's just memory of, we know each other from back then. That's it, that keeps the relationship. There's no real connection. The sacral energy for that is over. And when that sacral energy is over, that's a time to reflect. Like, okay, I'm done doing this. I gotta evolve because what's happening? What's happening? You understand, chosen ones? So, I know this is a lot to take in, especially if you're feeling like life sucks. When people say life sucks, it's because their sacral energy is limited for that moment. That's why people try new things. They try new things to stimulate dopamine, to stimulate their sacral essence, their energy center. And I don't know why Spirit made me come here and talk about it, because I was just thinking about it by myself. But maybe somebody out there is feeling lustless, like you feel like you're not driven, you feel like nothing's happening, but you know you have a calling and you've seen results about it, and now you're feeling like you don't connect. You might wanna do things to yourself to feel something. You might wanna rush old habits from the past, dancing, singing, like you saw me doing it. Yeah, I was trying everything that I used to do as a teenager. I was in a choir when I was a young boy, so I was connecting with that part of myself, what I used to do. Saturdays I'd go for choir practice, we'd sing, win awards. You know, I got used to that life, so I was reliving it in my own adult body. And I realized there's nothing there anymore. You understand? Everybody does something to connect with their sacral. Everyone, if you don't feel connected, reflect on that. Don't try to cover it up with new things that can make you feel something, because your body will develop a habit for keeping that new thing. You don't feel your partner, so you start cheating to feel excited. You don't love those people, you know you don't, but it's exciting because you feel like it's new. It's only new because your body, 9/11 on the clock, your body has to give you energies that make you develop more muscle memory to entertain that thing. This is why you get used to cheating, you get used to lying, you get used to loving, you get used to fighting, you get used to being, because you were given enough energy to develop a muscle memory of maintaining it. So after that phase is done, you feel this emptiness or apathy, because the sacral space has now done its job. It's now the solar, the clear cognizance, and the third eye that are operating from then on. So understand how your body works without the other now and again. Some parts of your energy centers are dominant in other activities, some parts are not. Otherwise, that's your message, chosen one. Loyal.